Okay, so I'll just briefly say, so we talked about, just we can go over a little bit.
Right.
When we came in, I was feeling that there was an energy here. Well, first we brought into here, and I felt that there were energy or spirits up here in the corner. I felt sort of like children. And then mentions that there had been a loft up there initially. But I also then sensed a male figure, spirit, who was felt a bit controlling, didn't want me in the house actually, doesn't really want anybody in the house. I felt like I needed to sit down and just have a chat with him and have a chat with him, and he wasn't quite, he's not ready to transition, doesn't feel the need to, feels very controlling over the house, and wants to follow me through the house as I go and look at things. So his wife, he showed me his wife, who he's here. He's separate from, I felt, from the children up here, and he brought his wife to the side of me or side of him, and held her like this. She feels a bit less in control and was sad here, and knows that he is a bit controlling over her. But I don't know if she was quite ready to transition at this time, though she probably would if she had the opportunity. Okay, so we walked into the kitchen. We'll briefly just talk about that. Okay. And I was brought immediately over to this chair and felt like I needed to lean on it, and this is where I feel he stands and looks around and surveys. He does not like loud noises in the house, and inappropriate language is what he told me. Up the stairs, I was brought immediately into the room here, and I was brought immediately over to the desk area here, and I sat down, and I was getting just sort of a little bit of negative energy in this space, and is zoning in that this was like wanted to be hidden from everybody else, a private place, doesn't want anybody to see them there, and picking up then on energy, feeling that really zones in here, and sometimes even feels like he sort of wants the world in here to be a part of it somehow. I was feeling. Okay. Then I felt like that energy of the male, he comes in sometimes and leans against this wall, and what I saw him kind of doing was sort of this thing, and looking at the bed, and I do feel sometimes he likes to frighten or try to, because he gave me a boo kind of thing. Okay.
That's great.
All right. So then showed me this back room here, and she did tell me about that this being possibly the man's dark room at one time.
It was the dark room.
It was the dark room,
yeah.
Okay. And I instantly felt like this is his space. He was telling us that he doesn't want anybody in here, doesn't like anybody to be in here. Okay. Bathroom, we get a check in the bathroom, just real quick.
Sure.
The bathroom feels safe and secure.
Okay.
That's what I got. So when I came back down the stairs, and we stood over here, I felt that I was drawn back to him. I felt like he stands up there, and he told me he's going to be watching me. And I said, that's okay. So I was standing over here, and he mentioned that he's jealous, and I said, of who? And he said, of her. And that's because he was jealous of her because she's in control of the house right now, and he feels like that's his thing, his domain. So he didn't like that too much. Okay. By the way, I felt like he was softening just a little bit. I've been humoring him and sending him love. It's like he's told me grumpy 2 different times.
Right.
So it's kind of like the person who, after you melt them down a little bit, you get to their inner core. So I just felt a little bit of that. So I think he's more just likes everybody to know he's here, and that it's his home.
Right.
And so, but at the same time, a little grumpy, but I don't think he's too, too concerning that I'm getting yet.
Okay, good.
Okay?
All right.
So you just check here, this laundry area, Feels good to us. Nothing wrong with this energy that we can feel in here. And of course, I know you're going to come back and let me know if there's anything too, okay?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to this room. being, is it okay to sit
Yes,
in the bed?
absolutely.
Okay.
Get
I'm being
all
drawn to sit on
comfortable.
the bed here.
Okay.
Sometimes again he tells me if I don't want somebody to see me, I come sit in here.
Okay.
What is this room used for? Is this
Guest room.
It's a guest room. Okay. Do you see a reflection when you're in here? I can't. Yeah, makes sense. He tells me he's watching me though. That's funny. He gets a little serenity in this room actually. He feels as peace, at peace as he can, I guess, in this space.
This room, they had taken down this wall, and this was his like den.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. He says I gave this room to them.
Ooh.
I love that choice of words. Isn't that funny?
That is funny.
I gave this room to them. You allowed them to have it, huh? Yeah, because I didn't need it anymore. He even takes me down like that, like shy kind of. Okay. I'm amused by that. Okay. All right. So now we'll go into here. This is your room.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Why? Okay. He says, this is the room I hate. And I said, why? Because I don't want anybody in here. Why? I just think it's wrong. What's wrong about it? Because I can't be in here. Why do you want to be in here? He's got a problem with your husband. He says the master of the house. That's what he calls him. Doesn't like me. He's his conflict, really, because, well, he's the man of the house, right? You know? Okay, let's see what he does here. So what do? He tries to stay out of his way, literally. His energy tries to stay out of your husband's way. Tell him to go away. That's what he tells me. We can't tell him to go away. You understand that, right? They live here. You're in spirit. You need a transition. They live in the house. Oh, good God. That's what he just tells me. Does it have to be so difficult? I just don't want them here. So you say to me this. So this.
You see
explain
this?
to me again, if you would.
You see this line right here?
Uh-huh.
And there's another line over there.
Okay.
This was all open, and that was
all open. That was his den.
den.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was wondering why he's protective. I even felt he's got me flat against the
I
wall.
saw you flying against the
Yeah.
wall.
So he calls it his space. He thinks of this as his space, and he just doesn't like it that there is another male energy in here.
No, he's got out of here.
Has he?
Mhm.
I'm not surprised. Let me ask him about that. When I ask him that, he says, I try.
No, he does.
Mm.
He's gotten him out of here.
See what happens when he gets out. Let me just see what he does. I walk after him and I make sure he's out.
Mm-hmm.
And I come back in. Okay, I'm all relaxed now. I'll feel better. What side are you on? You're on that side. Because I can breathe now. I don't have to worry so much now. He's protective. He's super protective and territorial of his space. Big time.
Mm-hmm.
Tells me this is not the end. I'm going to be here for a long time. So they better get used to it.
Mm.
He's even asking you, when are you going to leave? Do you mean me, or do you mean the... You and... Okay. Well, we're not going anywhere. The girls aren't. I won't be in the house the whole time here. I'm just here to visit with you a little bit and see what's going on. Thanks, but no thanks. He's got a sense of humor. He's a little sarcastic.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? I don't want you here. I know you don't. I would so love to see you transition. You know, I know you got a heart of gold. You got it in there somewhere. You need to go find it. You'll be accepted. How many times do I have to tell you, this is my house? You got the message. I think you're all going to have to live together if you're not willing to leave. I don't want to leave yet, but I will think about it. That's what he tells me. Okay. He says, I'm strong-minded, you see. Yeah, we see that.
No, we know that.
Yeah, we do know that. What's the best thing, let me ask this of you, meaning him, what is the best thing that they could do, okay, besides leave? I mean, they're not going to be leaving, so what is the best thing that you would like to see them do on your behalf? They kind of want you to, or he kind of wants you to accept him in the house.
Okay.
Because I don't think you're going anywhere, is what he's telling me. And I kind of have to conform to your rules, but I don't really want to. He's not even wanting to look at you. Do you know this? Can I just have my space back, he says. Can I just, do you mean the den? I want my space back. This is where I feel the best. This is like my sanctuary. Can I have my space back? Well, in a way, it's kind of still yours. It's just to get, does anybody stay here permanently or no?
We're staying there right now.
No. Okay.
But
sorry, don't mean to
that's a
laugh
whole,
at
no, it's a whole, that's what I'll talk to you about.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Maybe that's why he wants the space back.
Right.
Okay, gotcha now.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell you that it still feels okay in here though.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know why? This isn't really.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so that's
No.
why he's kind of okay with that.
Yeah.
He's got some advice for you about.
Tell me, please.
He just says flat out, you need to get rid of the guy. And he tells me. He says that twice. You need to get rid of the guy. He's a pain in the ass. That's what he's saying, not me.
Right.
That's what he's saying.
Right.
Tell him I don't want him in here anymore.
Okay.
He says you can stuff all that energy back there in there if you have to. Okay. Okay, what? Okay. He says, Tammy, I have to tell you something. I don't want to be rude, but you're kind of taxing on my energy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? He says, I don't know. You just feel like you have so much powerful energy, and it's pressing on me. So I'm not trying to press on you. Maybe I'm just trying to feel your energy a little bit to understand. Okay, but he tells me like, yeah, I don't want you to do that, or that's not yours to do, or make that call, or, you know, kind of impression. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'll let you go for right now, and then I'm going to be clearing out the house energy of any negative energy that's in this space. He's not thrilled about that. Okay.